Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our third unofficial Downball Australia tournament. Let's get into the players. First up, it's Nick, a fierce competitor, very consistent, and he delivered one of the most memorable armchair interviews of the last couple of months. Second up is Michael, king of the Downball variation games, champion of Downball soccer, racket tennis, and basketball, and he did make it into the top four at the second unofficial tournament. Thirdly, it's Pierre, Sam's idol, and he hasn't taken the court since the first unofficial tournament and does come in as the dark horse today. Next up is Goose, one of the tallest players taking stage today, but is nonetheless agile enough to reach the ball high or low, right or left, hard or soft, fast or slow. Expect him to be a real challenger today. Next up we've got Sam. We know all about Sam, son of the CEO of Downball Australia, champion of Downball soccer, and top 4 finisher in the second unofficial tournament. He has a very deadly rivalry with Noah and Lucy as they are siblings. Rodney, he's a fan favourite amongst many, but he hasn't quite enabled himself to pick up a tournament victory yet. Could today be the day? We've got Daniel, or D Watto as he's commonly known, a fresh face on the Downball Australia scene. He has real vigour and intent to win. Watch out for his low skim shots. Noah, the reigning champion from the second unofficial tournament and poster boy for Downball Australia. Can he maintain his crown, or will he be dethroned by his brother and sister? Lucy, of course, the winner of the Downball table tennis and Downball soccer, shows real promise on the court with her sudden change of pace, which can very easily throw her competitors off. And I, of course, will be taking the stage today, but don't expect much. Let's get into the structure of this third unofficial tournament. It's very similar to last time, so each member will be paired with another, and each pair would play each other pair in a single heat. This would total 10 heats overall and 4 heats for each player. In each heat, a point system would be used, so 4 points if you finish last, 3 points if you finish third, 2 points if you finish second, and 1 point if you finish first. The objective is to have the least amount of points at the end of your 4 heats. The top 4 from the 10 players would then advance to the next stage. Let's get into the action now. Heat 1 up as Noah, Lucy, and D Watto watch on. Sam to serve. It goes cross court to Rodney, Nick, and Michael in the frame. Nick back to Michael. Michael getting in the action now. Sam, nice low shot, catches Michael out. Michael's going to pick up 4 points. That's not good for him. 3 players now remain in this heat. All top competitors. You really want to start strongly here. 2 4-pointers almost puts you out. And Nick, very uncharacteristic exit there from Nick. Not often he makes an error that bad. Sent that way long. Sam versus Roddy now in the grand final of Heat 1. Roddy, well played. That's nice and deep. Sam sends that long. Rodney, the most unlikely winner, picks up Heat 1 into Heat 2 now. Sam and Rodney watching on, masked on, of course, staying safe there for Sam. Lucy now serves to Michael. D Watto and Nick into this one. Nick and Michael actually gonna look to recover. Michael, long shot onto Nick. Nick back to Michael. Michael gets it to Lucy. Oh, Lucy, what a shot! Barely moved, but had the pace and dip that was required. Lucy back into the rally. No messing around for her. Nick back to D Watto. D Watto gonna send that out. So Nick at least into the top 2 now against Lucy. Could Lucy get off to a good start? Good long shot there from Nick. Lucy delivers it back to him. Good shot from Nick there into the corner. Lucy caught out Nick. Well done. Third heat now. Things getting dire for all these contestants. Second heat out of 4 that need a good score. Roddy and Sam exchanging some hits back court. That's very well played from Sam. Roddy not expecting that. He's disappointed. So 5 points for him from 2 heats. Early exit there in heat 3 here. Lucy cross court serve here to D Watto. Sam getting in on the action now. Brother versus sister here, and D Watto also in the mix. Really awkward for Sam. He's in the middle of all of it, and D Watto, beautifully placed shot off of Lucy's famous change of pace. And Lucy again in a heat grand final here. Can she get a victory though and put herself on a total of 3 points? D Watto is the challenger though, and he's tough to beat. D Watto now, well played, tossing and turving both players. D Watto on the attack, Lucy on a bit of defense, and it will pay off for D Watto. Well played. He wins week 3, but Lucy's still on 4 points from 2 heats. She's up the top there, heading into heat 4 now. Pierre now on the serve. So 4 new players in on the action. Cross-court serve there from Pierre to Noah. Justin now back to Angus. Bit of a slow high rally. Angus changes the pace, catches Noah out. That's a roll. So Noah, it's an early exit for him. 4 points. You wouldn't expect him. He's probably coming as one of the favourites. So big scalp there for these 3 players remaining to get him out early. Angus now to Justin. Good rallies here. Justin, sends that long. Caught out by the, well, it's a bit of a smaller size square than usual. Pierre now, of all people, in a grand final now against Angus. Chose to save Angus. Got him anyway with a double bounce, and it's Pierre with the win in Heat 4. What an upset that is. The dark horse coming to this one, Heat 5 now. Really getting through them as Rodney showing off a few of his juggling skills there. Maybe if he could translate that to the downball court, that'd be great. Justin now. Go for a serve, cross court there to Pierre, D-Watto and Lucy in the mix for this one. D-Watto back to Lucy. Lucy tries to catch Justin out. Justin ready for it though. Pierre, cross court. It's deja vu on Justin's shot from the last heat. He sends that long and he's got 4 points now. Lucy again in the mix. D-Watto also looking strong. It's a big heat for Justin as well. This rally very crucial. Justin trying to size up Lucy. D-Watto tries to place that nicely. Justin, have a look at that angle there. Catches out Lucy, but Lucy now still on 7 points from 3 heats. This is a big one here for D-Watto as well. Can Justin recover from the 3 points he picked up in his opening heat? This rally could really decide the finals. And Justin catches it early and gets D-Watto out. Big win there for Justin. And as you can see there, Angus, Justin, Nick and D-Watto all on average points per heat, sitting at the top there. Heading to heat 6 now. Cross court there from Noah. He needs some better points, I should say, in this heat. Going to try and size up Rodney. Rodney sends that out. That's 2 4s in a row for Rodney. He's already on 9 points from his 3 heats. Not looking good from him. Was such a solid start. Goose tries to catch the angle there on Sam, lining up a tough shot there. Was Angus. Noah gets it back to Sam. Noah now, good shot and catches Sam out. Noah into the top 2. This is exactly what he needed. Can he go all the way though? Angus, nice shot. Noah, brilliantly played. And it was Angus's diving hand that couldn't get there in the end anyway. Noah wins heat 6. Into heat 7 now, really getting into the thick of things. Michael, he's got to get a good score to stay alive. He's up against Justin, Nick and Pierre. Bit of a high rally at the moment. Justin going for a bit of a fake. Pierre, he's going to whiff that one. He's out early. Jeez, Pierre, he's crumbled apart since that his opening heat. I think he's on 9 points from 3 now. Looking dire for him. Michael, cross court to Justin. Sizing up a low one. Gonna catch Michael out. Bit of a bounce in that pitch. Nick and Justin now in a final. Could this be a preview of the grand final to come very soon? Nick serving that one. Justin, that's well played to the back there. On the aggression there. Good defense as well there. Great players here. Justin got it back. That's a fantastic rally. Justin wins heat 7. Nick will be disappointed, but nonetheless 2 points. Very, very valuable. That's how we size up at the moment. Justin, Angus, Nick and D-Watto still holding in that top 4. Is anyone going to break them? Lucy now to serve here in heat 8. Goes to Noah. Lucy to Angus. Brilliant return there from Lucy. Oh my goodness, relentless there, Lucy. D-Watto not even involved in that one. But that's Noah surely gone from this tournament now. Again, 3 heats, 9 points. Lucy now going to send that long. So Lucy now 7 points, I believe, from 3 heats. D-Watto now in the grand final against Angus, they've both just been great competitors today. No, that was going out. Could he pay for it? D-Watto, Angus now, back to D-Watto. Brilliant hand tennis. Back to each other, size it up on the left side. We're still going here. Angus getting down low, and I think that put off D-Watto. He catches him out the full. Angus, what a move there. Should have put that one into slow motion here. Heat 9 now, second last heat. Angus, cross court serve there to Justin. Try to catch out the angle. On to Angus. Angus back to Noah. No, another uncharacteristic play there. He's eliminated for sure now. 13 points from 4 heats. Terrible, terrible afternoon for him, for his standards. Angus now serving to Pierre. Pierre also needs good points to stay alive in this one. He's against 2 great challenges. Justin going for a low one. Pierre manages to get there somehow. Great rally. Justin really in this one. Pierre reaching. Justin gets it out. Pierre's on the roll. What a fantastic rally of Downball there. And it's Angus and Justin in a grand final now. Both of them, I think, should be safe to make the top 4 now after this. Top quality finishes. Both of them sitting on around 5 points right now, and it will be Angus to finish on 6. Justin setting that one, so he'll finish on 7. I think they're both safe though. There are so many different avenues of success and defeat coming into Heat 10. I'll try and explain it as we go, but Nick just needs 2 points to guarantee himself into the top 4. D-Watto, Angus and Justin already through. Sam and Rodney fighting for it here. Nick, great return to Sam. Rodney cross court, great down ball. This is Really intense. Michael gonna send that. No, that was in. That's called in. Sam's out. Sam is eliminated from the tournament. Rodney needs to win this rally. Needs to get Nick out or he's out. That is what it means right now. Michael to Rodney. Nick delivers a great shot. Nick is through. Rodney is out. And this last rally, sorry, is just for pride. So it's going to be Nick, D, Watto, Angus, and Justin in the top 4. Congratulations to all of them. Can Michael finish on a strong point? No, he can't. He sends that one long. That's how we finish it up. Now that we're down to the final 4, 5 heats will be played. It will be exactly the same point system and structure. At the end of this, the top 2 with the least amount of points would go through to the grand final. Alright, here we go. Semi-finals now. Top 4, 5 heats point system. Let's get into it. Angus cross-court serve to Nick. There, what a nagging. Oh, what a shot from Angus! I'm sorry for my loud mouth, but that was absolutely extraordinary. Angus with the sleight of hand destroys Justin and gives him a rough 4 points. Back into this next rally. D Water now up against Nick. Great rally, and Nick, as he has time and time again, comes up on top in the 1v1 now. He's in the grand final with Goose here in heat 1. Points on the line. Goose is a nice deep serve to the corner. Try that one up, but he'll fail on the second attempt. Sends that one long. Nick with the win in heat 1. Dewato and Justin will be looking to recover here in this second heat. Early serve here. Dewato, we're already getting into it. Nick now sizing Justin up. Justin doesn't go for the low shot. Goes cross court to Angus instead, and he's rewarded. Angus 4 points. From 0 to 0 there. Nick now ready for the serve. Dewato and Justin can't afford to go out in this rally. Things will get tough very quickly. Nick cross court to Justin. Great rally here. Exchange here brilliantly. Oh, and Justin puts that slightly short into Dewato square. And it's a huge maximum of 2 points here for Justin. Can he beat Nick in the grand final though is the question. He goes aggressive and gets him. Justin, a big recovery there. He's got 5 points after 2 heats. Well done there. So him and Nick are, well, supposedly in the lead right now. Getting into another big heat there. Justin to serve. Goes to Angus. Angus lays that one down for Nick. Nick and Angus maybe forming a little bit of an alliance here. Not sure about that. Nick, low shot to Justin. He returns it. Dewato now getting in on the action. Nick, back to Dewato. Back to Nick. Back to Dewato. Back to Nick. Nick with a little bit of interference though. It was borderline, so it won't be paid. Dewato, 4 points. Justin serve. Nick catches Justin out with an early shot. That's some smart play there from Nick. Nick and Angus once again in the grand final. Who's going to come out on top? Nick's proven time and time again he's a fantastic player. Can he do it again here? Angus on the defense. Nick trying to size up some aggression here, and just lands in there from Angus. Trying to keep himself alive in this rally. Nick certainly dominating it at the moment. Forces a long shot as he usually does. Well done there from Nick. 4th heat now. Getting really dire. Some points, some huge points up for grab. Dewato cross court there to Angus. Justin out in on the action. Nick cross court back to Justin. Justin back to Nick. Justin, oh, he tried to lay it down, but that's 4 points to Justin. That puts him in a very precarious position. And the rest of this heat will be interesting to watch for him. Angus now back to Nick. Dewato now. Some big points up for grabs, of course. Angus now back to Nick. Underlegs was very nice. Dewato now laying that one down for Angus. Getting involved now. Angus sends that wide. He is out. Dewato now. Could he get 1 point to really get him back into the thick of it? Dewato now laying that down. Nick against him now. Nick has bettered him in the 1v1s time and time again. Can he do it again? It looks like he will. Yes, he does. Nick, 5 points coming into this last heat. Angus, they're going to be there to battle it out. In heat 5, Nick is all but certain to be in the grand final, but who is going to be his challenger is the ultimate question. Justin a shot now. Dewato with a miss. He is out. It has come down to Justin and Angus here. Who will be facing Nick? This rally will be very telling. If Justin goes out, Angus will be through in this rally. Nick, high serve, back to Angus. Very, very tense stuff here. Nice little dodge. Nick across. Justin now getting in on the action. This is great stuff from Nick as well. Keeping them hot on their tail. Low. Angus. What a shot! Got him for good. And it's going to be Nick and Angus in the grand final. Tough elimination there for Justin. So close, yet so far. And this rally is just for pride, but it's a little bit of a preview into our grand final. I think Angus fooled that. So Nick will finish on a ripe 6 points. But there it is. Angus through. In the grand final, to win the championship, it would be first to 5 points or best of 9. Well, Nick comes in a hot favourite into this one, but Angus has been so convincing all day as well. 6 points for the 4 heats in the opening stage. A little bit of BM there at the start of this one, Nick. Low, deep serve, Angus getting into it now. First to 5, of course. First point always crucial in this one. Angus, great return onto Nick's deep serve. Angus throwing back whatever Nick puts at him, and he wins the opening point, much to the dismay of the crowd. Have a look at that. Early upset, could that put Nick on the ropes is the ultimate question. Nick, deep shot, forces Angus to go long. Nick's done that so many times. Scores are now 1-1. Who is going to take the lead in this next point? Nick now going low. That's a bit of a spin skimmer. Catches Angus out. He's put that one wide. He will be disappointed. 2-1 to Nick. Angus now, what's he got in the book? This is a crucial point. Can't afford to go down 3-1. We've seen time and time again in Downball Australia, school tournaments and unofficial tournaments. If the lead gets away from you, it gets away from you even faster. Nick, bit of a low skimmer. Angus now sizing it up. Nick, that's just power and precision right there. 3-1 from Nick. He shows no signs of weariness after that opening point loss. He's up 3-1. Can Angus turn it around though is the ultimate question as the sun is setting on a cold winter's day. Nick serving to Angus. Angus back to Nick. Crucial point here. Nick. Lovely. It's just beautiful placement from Nick. Angus had to get down low, but he couldn't finish it off there. 4-1 to Nick. He's got a couple of championship points. He's going to join great names like Campbell and Noah as unofficial Downball Australia champions. If he can win this point, that's almost long. I think that one was out from Angus. We're playing it on anyway. Nick to the corner. Angus. Nick, he's so close right now. Can he finish Angus off? Good defense from Angus. Just playing it soft. Beautiful stuff. Nick trying to force Nick to make a mistake. I think he's Angus. He's understood now. No one can really beat him unless he makes an unforced error, which is still very rare. We're still going here. Nick gets it with a change of pace. He is our champion. Congratulations to Nick and to everyone playing today. And let's get a quick interview.
I'll do the interview. Nick, it was an early exit in the first unofficial tournament for you, but to get the win today, you're too good for anyone here on the pitch. Ultimately, to the winner has the field.
Oh, it was good. Obviously, I get a bit angry when I messed up, so it was nice to hit some nice shots.
Yeah, and you had a bit of a rocky patch of form in the group stage, but you recovered really nicely. 5 points in that semi-final heat. Where's the inspiration come from?
Dane Sorensen, my hero, and some other heroes of mine, including Pierre, actually.
Alright, that's been our
in that
third
case, he's an
unofficial
old
tournament.
bag.
Don't forget to sign up.